Integrity, being your word and cleaning up every area of your life. Doing what you know to do, when you know to do it, the way you know it's meant to be done. Welcome to Module 1, Pillar 1, Integrity. Integrity is challenging and it's an invitation to your greatest life. Doing what you know to do, when you know to do it, the way you know it's meant to be done. This will make the most drastic difference in your life because no one can really dictate that for you. That is up to you, and you know the standard to which to do something, and you know when you're not fulfilling that. But with integrity, the main thing to walk away with is your life in working order? And what does that even mean? I am going to teach you the concept, but I cannot sit here and tell you what your individual life in working order means, sounds like, looks like, feels like. That is totally dictated by you. We so often get pulled away or distracted or influenced by what other people's definition of success is, that we're out of integrity because we're not living with our own definition of success. We have worked on that through and through in the other 3 courses of the Hearts Unleashed Leadership Academy. So by now, I am guessing you are very clear about what your definition of success is. When I refer to integrity as a pillar of winning the game of life, this is the time to be so entirely rigorous with your life being in working order. What is not working? And I like to explain this with my clients is the self-discovery, self-development, even self-mastery, it's clearing out the gunk, right? So if you consider your body a vessel, we're shoveling gunk out from other people, generational stuff we've observed in life, decisions we've made, the way it's impacted our life, like all that is going on through the first 3 courses. And by the time you get here, what we're doing with your vessel, we're not shoveling gunk out. We are wiping and polishing the edges, the walls of your vessel so that clarity and guidance and intuition and inspiration can flow through you without any sort of impediment. I remember going through this stage of transformation for myself, and I had resolved my mother wound, my father wound, relationship breakdowns. I had done a lot of healing around my relationship with myself and self-love. I cleaned up my finances. So I was at this really high place of integrity. And something that came through is, I might have admitted this in a different course too, I can't recall, but or maybe a podcast episode. But when I was in high school, I stole a pair of jeans from I don't know, what was it? Abercrombie and Fitch or something, something I could not afford at the time. And I stole this pair of jeans. And so at the age of 30 something, and I'm going through my own Fluidity course, I realized that was really unresolved in me. It wasn't something that I wasn't caught for it or, whatever, but I knew that I had done that. And that wasn't the frequency I was looking to live at as someone who's dishonest or steals or lies or hides or cheats. And so having cleared so much of my trauma stuff, all of a sudden it was integrity. I know not to steal. I know not to hide, lie, cheat, and whatever. It came down to resolving that. And I was thinking to myself, do I walk into Abercrombie and buy a pair of pants? Do I just give them money? Do I donate money somewhere else? Do I donate pants somewhere? I was thinking very literally about this specific offense. What had come up for me was being apologetic, making amends with myself for doing that to myself because that had lived on my conscience for, 2 decades at this point. And so I get to choose, we get to resolve, we get to make amends, and whatever that looks like in our most organic way, but cleaning up your life. Are you paying your taxes? Are you doing things on time? Are you following through? Are you being who you say you want to be? If I followed you around in your life with a camera, would your actions match your words? That's integrity, period. Another component I'd like to add to integrity is being your word. This is a 2-sided coin. Being your word is really powerful and important. And when you be your word, when you fulfill your word and live up to it, you experience yourself as powerful and reliable, probably more reliable than examples you've had in your own life. And then the other side of being your word is sometimes we be our word so hard that we become a victim of our word. So if we're living in a people pleaser headspace, heart space, we may say yes to things that people expect of us, or requests and demands that then we really don't feel like we chose. Or we may declare a word that as we grow and achieve, we become more clear that the declaration we made isn't actually in alignment, and we will get into alignment in this next pillar. I want to also encourage you to pick up the book Alchemizing Judgment, A Guide Back to Love, because we are talking about projection in this integrity pillar. We're talking about responsibility and accountability. The cycle of hurt, meaning hurt people is not integrity. Just because you've been done wrong to means you get to do wrong to others. That's not doing what you know to do the way you know to do it, the way you know it's meant to be done. That's spewing. That's bleeding on others who haven't cut you. Right? And so integrity means I know who I came to be and I'm willing to be that. No matter what outside influence impacts me, no matter what has happened to me, no matter what my history says. My future is not determined by my now or my past. This is huge because a lot of people would love to argue this, but you can alter your life now and now. And again, and again, and again, at every given moment. What's going on right now has nothing to do with what's going to go on in the future. You can choose integrity now. You can choose alignment now. You can choose faith now. You can choose empowerment now. And start over and completely alter the trajectory of your life by choosing to live this way. And so integrity is about saying, this is who I am. This is what I know. This is what I want. And I'm not going to do anything outside of that. And that is in perfect alignment with alignment pillar. So we're going to stop here. We're going to wrap up. We're going to take a deep breath together. I am willing to do what I know to do, when I know to do it, the way I know it's meant to be done. I am willing to be who I came to be. I am willing to fulfill my own declarations. I am willing to follow my own path and intuition. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Thank you for arriving at pillar 1. I will see you in the alignment pillar.